This is the face of a man who's been working hard. Or maybe he's hardly been working. Who knows? But in all seriousness, my other video I uploaded today, they said not allowing that to be seen in the US, and I said, okay, I guess I'm gonna have to record a different video for now then. So we got a really scuffed video this time for you lads. Honestly, don't even have anything to talk about, so I'm probably just gonna yap about Elden Ring, because that's what I've been doing. I love Elden Ring, okay? It's my favorite. Okay, it's not my favorite game of all time, but it is the best game I've ever played, and it's my second favorite game of all time. The only problem I have with this entire game, and maybe I just need someone to save me in the comments here and tell me the correct build, but I've been playing a double scythe build. It is one of the worst builds I've ever seen. Maybe, to be fair, I am rushing. Like, I'm really rushing it. I'm going at low levels and I'm fighting these bosses. But holy fuck. Like, the Crucible Knight fight against the misbegotten, what the fuck is his name? It's like a misbegotten beast or something in a Crucible Knight fight right before you can fight Radahn. Hell. It was hell on earth. It was actually hell on earth. I went up against it for literally like 3 hours straight today. I did not even remember that fight at all. So which means I never, I must have never even had a problem with that fight before. But the double scythe build, holy fuck, it was tough. So that was the first thing, was I was just going to send out a warning to anybody who's playing Elden Ring right now and tell you to stay away from the scythes unless you're literally just doing it to look cool like I am. And then the other thing I wanted to talk about is the fucking world design in this game is so good. It's so rare for me to play a game where I the best way to describe it is with another game, which is Breath of the Wild. Except in my opinion, Elden Ring does it almost better, because Breath of the Wild, it feels like a lot of the world is almost just super empty with like nothing going on. Elden Ring, there's always something going on. Sure, sometimes it's a bit goofy and it's like a ruined dungeon that's like you fight like 2 watchdogs or something, but those dungeons are fun. And this isn't like a competition between the two games. If you're here, you already know if you heard what I just said, you already know my opinion on if I prefer Breath of the Wild or Elden Ring. I prefer Elden Ring. I always will. I think Elden Ring's just a perfect game. I am a Souls glazer, though, to be fair. But I just really wanted to talk about generally what I was feeling playing Elden Ring again, and it's just so good. The game is just flawless. Like, I could make a full hour-long video. Did I wink there? I don't even know if I just winked. I might have just blinked. Whoops. I know I winked one of the times. But I might be doing that maybe on the other channel at some point, maybe. But I also do just kind of want to say what my plan is for the DLC on this channel. I'm not going to be uploading the DLC onto the channel, because I'll be honest with you. To me personally, video games are a lot better enjoyed when you're like super in it, like you've got headphones on, you're maybe listening to like a podcast or something while you're playing, but it's like obviously not the main thing you're doing and you're mostly just playing the game. I think that is the best way to experience pretty much every game, and especially the best games of all time are best experienced that way. So I won't ever stream the biggest games coming out. I maybe could record some, but it would be recorded off of my PlayStation 5, so the audio would be absolute dog shit. So I don't know. I might not even record anything from it. I might just make like a little review with some background footage from me playing it for sure. Just, I might not record my first time playing it, essentially, is what I'm saying. And I absolutely do have some videos planned with the new update. You'll see those. And then the other big thing that I want to say is I am going to, like I said, with that wink, I'm at least considering, I'm not going to like say I'm going to do it for sure one way or the other yet, but I am considering doing like a big dive into Elden Ring. Not the lore or anything, just the game itself and how much I loved it. Sure, I'd probably cover some of the lore, but it would not be like a super in-depth lore video or anything. I don't want to confirm anything, like I said, because I do actually have I finally gotten a format that'll work, I think, for my Bleach videos that I've been wanting to make for a really long time. And I'm going to start doing those. It's probably going to take a really long time for that video to come out, but it's going to be a big one. Yeah, it's going to be a chunky one. And that'll both be on the other channel that I have. Like I said, not to advertise, but that is where I post the stuff that I genuinely am like proud of and think actually took time and was good. compared to the stuff on here, where I'm sure you can tell that I'm quite the hardworking man. In all seriousness, I know people are gonna make fun of my greasy ass hair, but bro, I literally was just working all day. Like, I just got home from work. It's super fucking late. I'm super tired. That's why this video is super scuffed as well. And like I said, my previous video, fucking for no reason. Just, well, okay, it's not for no reason. I did use a soundtrack for a game. I didn't realize it would be that serious. And I also don't want to, like, go re-edit that video quite yet. I'll maybe do it tomorrow. But, yeah. Overall, moral of the story, alright. Be excited for the Elden Ring DLC. Hopefully, it comes out tomorrow, I think. Really, really hyped for that. Yeah. That's about it. Later.